Once upon a time, in a small village nestled by a forest, lived a widow with her two daughters. The first daughter, her own child, was lazy and selfish, just like her mother. The second, her stepdaughter, was kind, beautiful, and hardworking. Every day, the stepdaughter was forced to do all the chores while her sister did nothing but complain. The poor girl had to sit by the well in the main road and spin until her fingers bled. One day, as she was spinning, the shuttle, stained with her blood, slipped from her hand and fell deep into the well. She burst into tears and ran to her stepmother, telling her what had happened. The stepmother, cruel as ever, scolded her fiercely. "You dropped it, so you must get it back," she shrieked. "I don't care how you do it." The girl, heartbroken and scared, went back to the well. In her despair, she didn't know what to do, so she jumped into the well to retrieve the shuttle. The world went dark, and when she opened her eyes, she found herself in a beautiful meadow full of sunshine and colorful flowers. She started walking and soon came across a baker's oven full of bread. The bread cried out, "Oh, take us out! Take us out, or we shall burn. We've been baking long enough." Being the helpful girl she was, she took the baker's peel and carefully removed all the loaves. Continuing on her way, she came to an apple tree laden with ripe, red apples. The tree called to her, "Oh, shake me, my apples are all ripe." She gladly shook the tree until the apples rained down like a storm, and she gathered them into a neat pile before continuing her journey. Finally, she arrived at a small cottage. An old woman with very large teeth peeked out, and the girl was so frightened she started to run away. But the old woman called after her in a kind voice, "What are you afraid of, dear child? Stay with me. If you do all my housework properly, you shall be well rewarded. You must be especially careful to make my bed well and shake it thoroughly until the feathers fly, for then it snows on earth." "I am Mother Hall." The old woman's kind words reassured the girl, and she agreed to stay and work for her. She took great care of the house and always shook Mother Holly's feather bed with such vigor that the feathers flew about like snowflakes. In return, she had a wonderful life, with plenty of good food and never a harsh word. After some time had passed, the girl began to feel homesick. Even though she was 1,000 times better off with Mother Hall than with her stepmother and stepsister, she longed to return to her family. She told Mother Hall, "I have a longing for home, and although I am so happy here, I cannot stay any longer." Mother Hall replied, "It is right that you should want to go home, and because you have served me so faithfully, I will show you the way back myself." She took the girl by the hand and led her to a large gateway. As the girl stood beneath the arch, a shower of gold rained down upon her, clinging to her until she was covered from head to toe in shimmering gold. "This is your reward for being so diligent," said Mother Hall, and she also handed her back the shuttle that had fallen into the well. The great gate closed, and the girl found herself back on earth, not far from her mother's house. As she walked into the yard, the rooster on the wall crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Our golden girl is here anew!" Her stepmother and stepsister ran out to greet her. When they saw her covered in gold, they welcomed her warmly, for once, and listened eagerly as she told them her story. She recounted her journey from falling into the well to her time was Mother Hall, and how she had received her fantastic reward. When the mother heard how her stepdaughter had acquired such great wealth, she was determined that her own lazy daughter should have the same good fortune. So, she sent her other daughter to the well to spin. To make sure her fingers would bleed, the lazy girl pricked her finger on a thorn and smeared the shuttle with blood before throwing it into the well. Then, she jumped in after it. Like her sister, she woke up in the beautiful meadow and followed the same path. When she came to the oven, the bread cried out, "Oh, take us out, or we shall burn." But the lazy girl retorted, "As if I would get my hands dirty for you," and walked on. Soon, she reached the apple tree, which called, "Oh, shake me, my apples are all ripe." She answered scornfully, "A fine idea. One of the apples might fall on my head," and she left the tree behind. Finally, she arrived at Mother Hall's cottage. Having already heard about the large teeth, she wasn't afraid and went straight to the old woman, offering her services. Mother Hall accepted, and on the first day, the lazy girl forced herself to work hard. She shook the feather bed until the feathers flew, remembering the promise of gold. But on the second day, she began to slack off, and by the third day, she wouldn't even get out of bed in the morning. She didn't make Mother Hall's bed as she was told, and she certainly didn't shake it until the feathers flew. Mother Hall soon grew tired of this and dismissed the girl from her service. The lazy girl was delighted, thinking the shower of gold was about to come. Mother Hall led her to the same gateway, but as the girl stood beneath it, instead of gold, a huge kettle of thick, black pitch poured all over her. "That is a reward for your service," said Mother Hall, and she closed the gate. The lazy girl trudged home, covered from head to toe in sticky, black pitch. As she entered the yard, the rooster on the wall saw her and crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo. Our dirty girl is here anew," and the pitch stuck to her fast. It would not come off, not for the rest of her life. Her laziness and selfishness had earned her a reward that matched her character, a constant, messy reminder of the choices she made. Meanwhile, her kind and hard-working stepsister lived happily, her golden heart matched by her golden fortune. This story teaches us that kindness and diligence are their own rewards, while laziness and a bad attitude will only lead to a sticky end. Thank you for watching this story with me today. What do you think is the most important lesson from this tale? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more classic stories. See you next time.